So, here's an example here. Too much information here. But it does cover a lot of stuff here. Yeah?
Is that a good one?
That is a good one as well, yeah.
But isn't it too like
Look, I don't want to get into the details of it. It is 2-pack. Sounds like it's great. It is 2-pack, but it got high ratings. Maybe on the day it was better amongst the others. I can't really tell you, okay? It wasn't one of my students. Most of them are not my students, okay? These ones. I will tell you which one was mine. And we've seen this guy already. Over that one, aren't we? All right. Eyeball. I don't know what the hell that is. All right. So everything is eyeball, eye take, eye chair, eye love. All right. So not a bad thing. But again, the background could have been broken up. It just seems to be too consistent with one colour. But again, all the key expectations, SWOT, mix and all that kind of business was done quite well. All right, they've sort of ticked those boxes in that respect. Okay. Another one here, serial example, serial to go. This is the thing where you twist this. Pretty awesome, okay? Right? You twist the milk at the top and it goes through the cereal, and if you're on the run, train, bus, that kind of stuff, and you're running late, it's nice and quick, convenient. All right, use of logos, icons, that kind of stuff. I've seen a few groups today that's very powerful. Okay, it's always good to use that. It signifies so much automatically to the reader. Okay, all right. So there's a macro analysis at the bottom there. Okay, move on. Yeah, this was quite a good one. I think this was one of the better ones from this list. It looks really nice. On the poster, it looked even better. Okay, that's an actual student one, but mind you, look at these logos and icons at the bottom there. They're actually their logos. They made them. Okay, so there's a little bit of creativity there. What could have been improved clearly is again the colour theme at the back. It's just too much font at times to sort of go through and read. All right, but this thing when it was blown up into like a poster, it looked really, really good actually. I remember this one quite well. And it was presented in an awesome way, right? So, an example from Kurungai campus, Kontiki, tours. Look what it made. Look at the borderline. It reminds you of sort of letters and stuff like that. Okay, so it resonates with us automatically, the colours and themes. It's an important fact. Positioning was done in a very simple way, but really easy to follow. I'm not a big fan of red as a whole, okay, in terms of marketing. It typically represents discomfort, right? Research tells us. They seem to have done reasonably well here, okay? But again, watch out for the reds and colours of that nature, okay? What have we got? Where else? Go through these ones and that's it. I think that's it. Which one do you want to have another look at again? I'll leave it up for a minute or two. This one? Nope. This one? We've seen that already. That one? That one? That one? What's the one that's missing?
Which one's the best?
Out of these ones?
Eyeball's missing.
I think that one.
That one there, the eyeball, yeah, it's not open. Does anyone like the eyeball? Alright, so, you know, very simple, very fresh, and I mentioned to one group towards the front, I don't know what it was, very white, stick with white backgrounds if you can, possibly, okay? Yeah? Any questions on that poster?
Let's go down here.
Of course I can.
Please.
Let's zoom in a bit more. How about I zoom into each section and move down here?
Too many words.
Even the spot, there's too much happening, yeah? Right? It's always scope to streamline, always. But again, we're looking at it, this is in hindsight, we're looking sort of into the future, back into the past, and that kind of stuff. So, all right. When it was blown up in a poster, the size and format, it didn't look as cluttered, if you will. Okay? So, but overall, it doesn't have as much content, does it? Okay? When you think about it, perceptual mapping and stuff like that isn't really there, is there, Ben? There isn't a lot of talk on competition, is there? A lot.
Not many of them have it.
Well, it's very basic. It's sort of, it's blended in to, I think, a little bit here and then a little bit down the bottom. So that's another area that you've got to be careful of. Serial to go. A little easier on the eyes, isn't it, okay? Tinky, whoops. And one of our favourites. Clearly this is nicer than the others, isn't it? When you do it, it's very relaxing and nice and calm, easy to follow, that kind of stuff in there. And serial one. Jeez. So much happening in this one. It's like there's, how many tones of red are there? You could probably count about 5 or 6 there. Yeah? There's like a pink, and then there's this sort of burgundy, and then there's this sort of berry. There's about 5 or 6 different shades of red and pink. I'm going to say grey there, but yeah. All right. Folks, I will be emailing this tonight.